Hi guys. We finished up on these mosaics, and that's the look of the mosaic. It's got like a low luster sheen to it. Kind of reflects a little bit of the light coming above at night. And we took the tape off, so that's all done. And that's what this one looks like. This one's all done. Anyways, now we're doing this baseboard heating like we were talking about. And we just stopped for the day, but we were trying to fit some of these in. The fit is important on these. If you're doing this, I wouldn't recommend trying to be exact, because they do have cover plates on that cover over your sides where you make your connections. Like, see, we left a good 6 inches here to make our connections, so this particular one where we came in the water area, we wanted to make the penetration coming through the tile higher and not low, like at the height of where the fitting is, because just to keep it out of the water. And we'll come and we'll do like a little S. We'll come over and down and in. And we're using, this is 1/2 inch NPT tread to PEX, because we are using tubing, and it's easy for us, and if we ever had to do any maintenance on this down the road, we can just disconnect it and we can get at it. So we use them when we can get at them. And they have little bleeders that you bleed the air out of the system when you're filling, or if there happens to be air that gets in there, you can bleed it out. So there's bleeders on each one. So this is the one we had just set now. I'll clean it so you can see a little bit in here. I can show you here. I guess if you're doing this, try to finish the edges off yourself, because them, excuse me, those end cap things that they sell are expensive also. These things are very expensive, by the way. So we'll put a little piece of tile in over here to clean that off, but they sit in our little heat niches that we had made, and the manufacturer wants at least 1 inch on the bottom and at least 1 inch up on the top so the heat can escape. So how these things work are by convection. So convection current, what happens is the water gets up hot enough in the radiator that it creates a current. The cold air will get drawn in on the bottom, and then so the heat could escape out, so you have a continuous cold air in, hot air out loop. Cold air in, hot air out. And we had left our tiles off so we can cut around stuff, but you can see we jump right to the PEX 3/4 inch, and that's 1/2 inch NPT. And what happens is we'll cut our tile in there, and then they have a little cap piece that covers and cleans that off, and then that's the finish right to our tile. So we don't need any end caps or covers there. This one, the tile gets cut around it. We had left that off so we can get working on it, and then that just comes, and you can see it's the miter piece right here. It's ready to just slot around that, and that will finish off. And then in the corner, this will be like a 4x4 corner cap that just comes in and caps the corner without covering over the name, which is the Runtal. That's the name of these. These are, I don't know if they call it a 6-inch profile, but they run 600 BTUs per foot. So every foot is 600 BTUs. And then in our specific area, they want you to figure 40 multiplied by 40 your square footage to figure out how many BTUs you need in a space. You just multiply, say if the space was 10 by 10, 100 square feet, multiplied by 40, you get 4,000 BTUs are necessary. Then you divide by 600, and then that gives you the length of foot of your baseboard, which we kind of went a little over, because we were trying to get some baseboard heat in that shower area. This is actually going to see some water, but when the glass is on here, That will kind of heat that little space in there nice, so when you go take your shower, it's not, you're not going into a cold space. Anyways, I can take this off and show you how they hang it. We're just using a Tapcon fastener, and let me just put you up against this Tapcon drill. You can see. Maybe I can put you here. So it just hooks. It's like this ain't hooked up yet. This was the last one we still gotta do, but it hooks on like a French cleat almost. It has these, here's your profile. There's your fins in the back. And then here's your clip right here. See, we just mount it to the marble. And it has this little clip that goes in between your fins. But this just mounts here and it slides, so there's a little bit of adjustment. You don't have to be perfect when you're setting it, but it's nice to be close. And then when the radiator comes up and on, it goes in between the teeth here and locks in like that. And then it still can slide a little bit of adjustment on your clip. That just holds it like that. And then there's your bleeder right there. And like I said, we're just using a shark bite because we want to be able to take them apart if we have to. Then you have wall adjustment here, this bumper wall. If you want to twist it out to plumb them up, you can use those to plumb them up. Anyways, guys, there's your Runtal radiators. And they're sitting within the marble heat niche that we had made. Anyways, that's what those look like. Hey? Alright guys, just sharing that, how they came out, what they look like. That's what the Runtal heat looks like. We'll put the end caps on and that's done. Then we're going to start on our fixtures. Then we're going to really get going on putting this bathroom together. We'll do our medicine cabinets and we have our toilet and the tub will go last. And then we'll share some of that stuff. Alright guys, in the meantime, take it easy and we'll catch you on the next one.